Hey everyone, as you can see, gonna get back to some Souls tonight. Had a couple of fun evenings the last couple of days playing a number of demos off Steam and stuff. There's quite a few more actually on my list that I might like to try, but I've barely played Souls in the last week or something, so I want to continue making some progress here. I've been itching to get back to it. So I think we left off last time pretty much right here, hanging out with Dom Null. We just blew a bunch of souls on his cool looking armor. For the fun of it, I kinda maybe wish I saved that for some other stuff, because I got a weapon idea here that I wanna try out. But I dig the look with the black helmed or hemmed black and gold hemmed, whatever this thing's called, gold hemmed cloak set here as well. So I think that's pretty cool. I think a medium roll out of it, so we'll see how long that lasts, if it's good enough for us as we start moving through some other areas. There's a bunch of stuff I was listing off last time, last week at this point when I last played, that we have still to do. So while we are closing in sort of on the end, if we wanted, I think I still got a good number of areas still to go. I definitely want to run through the DLC, the optional areas like the Painted World and the Great Hollow, and the last big required story area, the Duke's Archives and beyond, is probably the big area left to go. So let's get to it. First of all, before I head to the Duke's Archives though, I want to take out that Hydra. And that got me thinking I'd really like some ranged, like a build specific or thematic specific ranged option. So I was thinking about the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. It's pretty high stat requirements, but something that I need with this build because I've just been focused entirely on weapon stuff. I think this thing likely upgrades with Twinkling. And I do not have 10 of these. But I do have a few souls in tow. I think the Giant Blacksmith sells Twinkling. So let's head over there quickly. Yeah, I can do that. And see if we can pick it up. I'd just like to maybe upgrade that, have it in my back pocket as an option. I think the ammo for that thing is really pricey. I only got 2 arrows right now. So I don't know how usable that'll be. At least not immediately against the Hydra.
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake. I am pleased. Farewell, chosen.
Whoops.
I am very well.
It's definitely been a hassle not having Firelink active for the remainder of the game here. I think Giant Blacksmith is also the seller of the dragon arrows. So we'll see what those cost, but I think it's hundreds. I like an impactful range shot though. I remember playing bow with dex builds in the past, and there's just a lot of plinking away with kind of slow moving arrows and small damage, needing a lot of shots to do anything and stuff, which didn't feel the best. I wonder how close I am to a fast roll too. Look at this guy with his great bow. Come here. Nice. Take that arrow. wonder if that might feel like a more elegant way to handle the Hydra. Although usually in Souls, like the ranged combat is anything but elegant. First of all, yeah, he does sell for 8k. Let's take one of them. That should get us like a +4. These are 500 apiece. I think there's another great bow in the DLC as well, because you get to meet Hawkeye Go in the DLC area, but I'm still a little ways away from that, and there's probably not that much difference between the items, the bows, I mean the upgraded bows. So I think it'd be fun to just have this to use for now. It's kind of the same reason I want to get to the kiln ASAP. See if I can get any of the Black Knight weapons and then maybe have those to use through some of the optional areas for fun. Yes, it is using Twinkling. Oh, and it's going to be quite expensive. Got it. It's alright. Should have some items. Oh yeah, I could have put the souls, the Lord souls, into the Lord vessel there. Not that it matters, I don't think. Firekeeper would be worth stopping by at one of the Firekeeper shrines. Bonfires. And it actually needs 4, huh? Yeah, let's leave it at +4 for now. See how effective it is. Find something to use it on.
Very auspicious. I pray that through you... Have you heard of Seath the Scaleless? In legend, he turned against the ancient dragons. He became Lord Gwyn's confidant, was granted dukedom, and was allowed to pursue his research. At the Regal Archives, he immersed himself in research on scales of immortality, the one thing that he did not have. But his very research drove him mad. The Archives became a dungeon, a place for sinister experiments. Now, nobody dares even approach the Duke's forbidden Archives. It looms over this land high atop the mountain. But I should warn against even an approach. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
That's cool. I didn't remember that she'd have some new dialogue now that I'm able to enter the archives. I'm not sure how many I should have at least 10 Estus charges, and I want to. I see. I can't teleport direct to the basin. So the basin has a shortcut behind it to the Valley of Drakes. Not sure there's any particularly close warp to that either. Altar of the Grave Lord. Yeah, I think I'd have to, from Firelink, run down through New Londo, Valley of the Drakes, and through to the basin there. So I guess we'll just come from the other side. Should have the key to Havel's Tower now, so there's also that to do. But the Hydra in particular I want to focus on for the DLC entry.
Oh my, I've only heard legends of the embers used. Perhaps you could lend it. I've long dreamed. Andre of Astora. Oh yes, it is said to have only a... Oi, where are you off to?
Should probably run the Hydra fight if I do melee with a totally different loadout too, because I won't be rolling at all. Just want max defense and max poise, max stability. But we'll see. It's kind of a hassle, like, you know, just set up my old-fashioned set here. Changing armor all the time. Bit of a chore. I am already lost. Let's see, I think I'm past it. I didn't think it was all the way down here. We'll see how it goes with the current loadout. I'll at least have a lot more power now to dish out some damage, which should make it quicker. So let's see. I think I'm going to want to block, two-hand roll, slam. I thought it might be interesting to come down from the Misty Woods as well, like, and fight it from the sort of other side. but I honestly don't know where the drop-offs are in the lake from that position, so probably safer not to. Of course. Of course. Wow, this guy dodged that. Seems like these things aren't actually magic. Okay, splash damage, worse than I thought, that sucks. Let's see if we get in here. Wow, that is some tracking on those. Come on. Are you serious? Oh jeez, I'm just too slow. No, no. What are you... I am so far in the water right now, I'm about to fall off and these guys are still casting. Oh, I... Sucks. Hate it. Just hate it. It's not that I can see anything, but... It's a lot better, just one swipe and take the head off, that's for sure. It's just so ridiculous. Just gotta make sure I do not fall off the edge. Just keeps moving away. Striking farther and farther away. Don't have my water ring. just see the edge down there with these reflections. I wonder... That was close. But now I don't have my club. I hate you. Ugh, just don't care too many weapons. Is that the edge up here? It's so hard to see. There we go. Dust Crown Ring, I think, is the major. Lies there. This magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulisil upon her birth. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember exactly what grants you entry, but there's this NPC and a special enemy down here. Really, like, this water could just drop off any time and I wouldn't have any idea. Maybe I need to, like, leave the area before this happens. If I do, I'm just going to try to quit and reload and see, because it's a long run back. Maybe I need to wear the ring. Doesn't regen my health. That's nice. Alright, let's try a reload here, see if we can get these to spawn. Let's see how nasty this guy is. Oh. R2, not forward in R1. Ugh. I think those guys hit really hard, but at this point my damage is good enough.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulisil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulisil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
So I think we meet another one of those golems in the archives somewhere. I wonder if I actually need to be living here to do this. I don't remember exactly, but those are the immediate things I wanted to complete. Should take this ring back off. So 33 point, so I'm at like a third of my weight capacity. So I'm a ways off from quick rolling with that armor, unfortunately. I don't really care about the defense difference, although I'm curious what it is, if I can find it. 47 versus like 31 on this. It's whatever. I just like the look of it. Yeah, let's do poise. I think we have some weight allowance here that we can put the crest shield on for magic. I think I remember the Duke's Archives having a bunch of magic users. Actually, that might still put me over. Yep. Alright, just go with the grass crest. Let's take that off. Let's assign the Dragon Slayer that we have. How much does the bow? It's going to be heavy. Heavy enough anyway. Yeah, 10. I can't swing that. I'm still actually slow rolling. How's that possible? These things don't have weight. The shield is like even lighter than the other one. Isn't it? What's about the same? So what is different here? Still have the Ring of Favor and Protection on. What did I do? What? This doesn't weigh more than... Guess I just had no shield on before. Damn. So let's see. Is it 25%? Let me check here. So I can't exceed 24, and you're telling me I'm 0.1 over that with a 3-weight shield. That sucks. And the grass crest is really 3. Looks like I could equip this guy for emergencies. That just makes me want to put something even slightly lighter on. Uh, 3.5. Not quite as fancy as Domhnall's suit, but gives a little bit of highlight to the set. Oh, I forgot to go to Havel's Tower. Oh well, we can stop there later. I don't remember what's in there, it's mostly a shortcut. He dropped some items of some kind, like his ring maybe? Actually, I might keep both of those. I think you can trade this to the crow, right? Crest shield for magic, dragon crest for fire, eagle for lightning. We don't need the heavy guys. Next time I want to play dress up, I'll just come back to a fire and look through things. These are all too heavy for what I want. Some of these have pretty good curse resist, actually. I should double check that. 21. Where's Anastasia's? Did I already store that? No, I don't think so. Sunlight Maggot we'll keep. Get rid of this. We'll keep all the masks from Pinwheel. Hovels, I mean, maybe. Keep the helm. Silver Knight, go away. Shadow Stuff's pretty light as well. Is it this one? Yes. Curse is pretty high, yeah, so we'll hold on to that. Ditch the rest of these. Mask of the Sealer. So that's like the sealing of New Londo. That's Ingvald's set. By the way, I'd seen some new details. I guess it was like a video somebody made of a collection of like all the details from interviews with Miyazaki during E3 recently. And it had quite a bit of new info, or info that was new to me anyway, about Elden Ring. And I have to say it was pretty exciting. A lot of little details and stuff that you wouldn't pick up just watching the trailer, kind of, about the mechanics they were showing off and stuff, and like all the differences and additions to the Dark Souls formula. I'm really gonna have to figure out how I'll have some good, appropriate hardware to run that on in a few months.